Graphic design is everywhere. It's where creativity meets strategy, where logic meets beauty, and where ideas become visual. From the apps on your phone to the packaging on your breakfast cereal, from street posters to your favorite brand's logo. But what actually is graphic design? Is it just making things look good? Is it art? Or is it something else entirely? Let's discuss what graphic design really is, how it works, what it consists of, where it came from, and why it might just be the most important form of communication in the modern world. So what is graphic design? So at its core, graphic design is visual communication. It's the practice of using visuals like type, color, shape, and imagery to communicate ideas, messages, and information. Graphic design helps inform, persuade, guide, and inspire. Every design has a message, and the job of the graphic designer is to make sure that message comes through clearly and powerfully using visuals. It's not just about decoration, it's about purpose. As human beings, we are visual by nature and have evolved in a visual world where we respond instinctively to visual cues. Graphic design is like a universal language that resonates across cultures and backgrounds. So where do we see graphic design? The answer, literally everywhere. It's in the logo on your shoes, the layout of a magazine, the banner of a website, the icons of an app, the instructions on a medication label, in social media posts, wayfinding at your local train station, and in the advertising we see in urban environments. Graphic design lives across both physical and digital spaces, shaping how we engage with the world around us and touches on everything we interact with on a visual level. So what does graphic design consist of? Well, with graphic design, we have two key parts. We have graphic and design. First is graphic, which is visual. The graphic aspect is associated with art, imagination, and expression, involving many types of media such as drawing, painting, engraving, lettering, and collage to give clear and explicit detail. Now, the graphic part of graphic design is made up of visual elements, the building blocks of design. The visual elements that combine to create graphic design include the following: shape, form, color, space, texture, typography, and photography. Now, the second part is design, which is strategy. Strategy on what to do and how to do it. Design is to understand a brief and then develop an idea of what to do before anything is made. This is done through research, contemplation, exploration, consideration, and planning to achieve a specific outcome. Once an idea is established, this will influence how to use visual elements in purposeful ways to communicate a message to create a desired impression. Put simply, design is understanding, problem solving, and strategy, and involves a design process to determine such outcomes. Now, when it comes to executing ideas and concepts visually, to achieve specific look and feel outcomes, there are rules that can be considered. These rules are called the principles of visual design and can help us arrange elements in ways that create meaning, impact, and clarity. The key principles of visual design are contrast, hierarchy, alignment, balance, proximity, repetition, simplicity, and function. These principles all have a relationship with each other and appear in every well-designed piece of work you see. A good grasp and practice of design principles will mean there is always a clear strategy behind your work. When we bring visual elements and the principles of visual design together, we have graphic design. And when it's driven by a suitable strategy, we have great graphic design. So, in summary, through the harness of artistic expression, a graphic designer selects visual elements and arranges them strategically to communicate a message, create an impression to achieve a specific goal. Now, graphic design isn't new. Humans have been using visuals to communicate for thousands of years. Cave paintings, hieroglyphs, Roman inscriptions, and illuminated manuscripts, to name a few, are all early forms of visual communication. Graphic design as a profession took shape with the invention of the printing press. It grew during the industrial era with posters and advertising, and really exploded in the 20th century with movements like Bauhaus, Swiss design, and the digital revolution. Today, we live in a world where graphic design is more relevant than ever, shaping our digital and real-world experiences every single day. Now, graphic design exists across a range of creative disciplines, each specializing and focusing on their given outcomes. So, what makes graphic design different? Well, graphic design is all about communication. That's what separates it from other types of design like interior, product, or fashion design, which are often about aesthetics and function in a physical sense. Graphic design exists in the space between clarity and creativity, solving problems visually with intention. It's not created to dress, protect, or decorate, but to connect, inform, and persuade. So, what graphic design isn't? Now, keep in mind, graphic design is not drawing. Graphic design is not painting. It's not creating a poster or a quick logo on your computer. It's not playing around in Photoshop, Illustrator, or Canva. These things are a means to an end and skills in their own right. Graphic design isn't throwing type and image into a layout, applying filters and hoping it works. And it certainly isn't following design trends. Remember, graphic design is the organization and presentation of information developed through a creative process for a particular outcome. It's not about making things look cool without thinking why. There should always be a reason, a why for the choices made. Good design has logic behind it, where every element should support the message. So design isn't decoration, it's problem solving, which is done through a design process. In graphic design, we first seek to understand the brief or message, then we research, think, imagine, and develop a concept that visually communicates the information, telling a story or conveying an idea in a clear, impactful way. It's only once we have a solid idea developed through the design process, we can use our skills with layout, using design principles like color and typography, image, and creative tools to bring that idea to life. Once upon a time, that would have been crafted with just the aid of a pencil, a paintbrush, or an airbrush on paper. Today, it's all those things and more. Today, we have cameras, computers, and printers, and with the emergence of AI, we can generate images and ideas in ways unthought of before. Since the invention of the print press, which enabled reproduction on a mass scale, graphic design has been used to communicate and spread messages worldwide. Through the evolution of technology, today we are surrounded by an abundance of visual communication. Though remember, no matter how much technology changes, the importance of strategy and the principles of design will always stay the same. The fundamentals are timeless. The design process has been and always will be the key to discovery and solving creative problems and crafting quality graphic design. Now, here's a common misconception, that graphic design is the same as art. Now, design and art do overlap. Both can be creative and expressive, but their goals are very different. For much of the 20th century, graphic design was known as commercial art, a term that reflected its primary role: creating visual work for advertising, marketing, and business. As the field evolved, designers began to approach their work more strategically, combining creativity with problem solving. This shift led to the term graphic design, which better describes the practice of using type, image, and layout to communicate specific messages. Art is about self-expression, asking questions, and inviting interpretation. Graphic design needs to be more comprehensive, give answers, direction, and clarify the meaning. While art can exist for its own sake, graphic design almost always serves a purpose beyond itself, for a client, a brand, or an audience. Graphic design is also geared towards a mass audience and is typically reproduced for mass consumption, whereas art is unique, typically one piece, and is a much more personal experience. With graphic design, there is usually a brief or a specific problem. Design is usually created in response to a problem. There may be a very specific reason or purpose and goal. Whereas art is usually a very personal endeavor by the artist, or perhaps a commission for an individual or location. Keep in mind, while both art and design are visual, graphic design is fundamentally tied to communication and function. So what do graphic designers do? Well, graphic design in itself can be very broad. For one to say they are a graphic designer today can be a very broad term. Contemporary graphic design can consist of an extensive range of areas and skills. Today, there are quite a few areas of speciality with their own skill requirements, implemented across a broad range of media for both print and digital, such as packaging design, logo design, branding, graphic illustration, design marketing, advertising, type design, publication design, web UI UX design, motion graphics, surface design, creative strategy, and design for events, to name a few. If you're looking to pursue a career in graphic design, you will inevitably end up creating work across one of those sectors. Naturally, as one begins their creative journey as a graphic designer and develops their career, it is common for one to become specialized in a particular area or a few. Now, graphic design has evolved massively over the past few decades. Graphic design has shaped culture through political art and commercial art. The ways we have created designs has changed massively over the past 100 years. It's moved from print to digital, from posters to pixels, from still layout to interactive motion. Designers today might work on websites, apps, motion graphics, 3D experiences, and even AI-generated systems. Today, graphic design has a big commercial side. It's associated heavily with commerce and used to sell and advertise things. But that's not all it has to be. The power of graphic design to inform, influence, and instruct on a commercial level can also be used to educate and inspire a generation. No matter how much culture changes and how many trends come and go, remember that the building blocks of visual communication and the design principles will stay the same. The fundamentals are timeless. What worked 50 years ago to communicate will still work well today, and will work in the next 50 years. The only thing that really changes is technology, the way we craft our communication, and the platforms we design for. I believe graphic design is fundamentally the unity of two opposing forces: artistic expression, creativity, and practical application, design theory. As a graphic designer, these two forces will always be at odds with each other in your mind. When you can harness these two forces together in harmony, then you can create great visual communication. Graphic design is all around us. Learning to see it, understand it, and eventually create it is one of the most exciting journeys you can take.